getting my circle ready. And I'm getting everything prepared here. I'm about to drink my ceremonial cacao. So if you guys want to join in and meditate, I'm going to drink the cacao and I'm going to, it's supposed to, so I'll tell you guys right now what it's doing, what it's supposed to do. So this is made to, give me a second. I'm gonna put some light because it's a little creepy right now for you guys. I'll put a little light and then you guys can see me prepare my circle here. And just, all right. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to light my candles and I'll show you guys. I have several candles waiting to be lit here. One is a throat chakra candle. Okay. One is just a basic cedar wood. Smells good. And I'll show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm kind of like creating a sacred space for myself. And this is the first time I'm doing this. So I'm just as new to this as you are. So I'm just learning about this. I just made my cacao. It's ready. My cacao is ready right here. And if you can see it, it's like a very dark chocolatey type of mix. So what you do is you boil water and then you put a whole bunch of like cacao nips in it, cacao chips that I bought from a sacred ceremonial place. And I'm gonna prepare it for meditation. So if you guys are trying to get some meditation on right now, I've got a lot of candles around me. If you guys can see, my candles are all over. Got my angels here, and I got some more angelic stuff lit up over there behind me. So we're just gonna finish lighting all the candles. And so this, like I said, this cacao is made to, it's for enlightenment. It's to help you get better meditation. It's it helps with a lot of different things, relaxation, meditation, really being able to open up your energy. And I set my intention for clarity and to see like what do I, like if I need to understand something, if maybe this will help me just loosen up a little bit and not be like so uptight sometimes when I meditate, because I feel a lot of vibrations and I could tend to get feel a little nervous sometimes, like what is all that vibrating? It's weird. I'll get tingling from my sacral chakra up, and when you don't understand that, it can feel really scary, but I'm not afraid. It's just, it's new. So I try to figure it out. Like, what is this? You know what I mean? So it can feel like a little intimidating. And so I sometimes have to get some motivation. This doesn't like make you feel high or anything like that. I don't want anybody to misunderstand. That's not what this does. Like I said, this is ceremonial cacao, and it just supposed to open up your chakras and align you and get you in a comfortable state of mind. So I'm going to put my goddesses around me, see which one is calling to me. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Beautiful, I like that one. And there's one stuck to it too. The essence of who I am flows around me, so I'm going to place these. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Okay. So I'm just going to place these like goddess cards around just for pure energy. And I also have them like around me. And since I kind of, okay, I think that's a little better if you guys see. Sorry, you guys. Okay. All right, that's better. Nice. All right. So I got my little area set up. I got my still got my candle, the Virgin Mary, well, the Virgen de Guadalupe. It's still been lit. I've actually let it stay lit this whole time. I haven't shut it off. So what I'm gonna do is turn on some meditation music, and then I'm gonna take a sip of my cacao. So if you guys want to stay and meditate with me, you're more than welcome to. So I'll put the intention that you guys will also receive the benefits of the cacao while I'm meditating. So if you're not busy and you're not doing nothing, you're kind of wanting to meditate tonight and relax, get connected, you can do that with me right now. Okay? So there. So you guys can feel that energy around. Okay. So we're just gonna put some meditation music on. And I kind of wanted to show me setting up so you guys can get the feel of what I'm experiencing. All right, so here we go. And also I'm going to speak some words out loud for you guys so you guys can also get some, you know, healing and benefits out of this too. So for those of you who are wanting to do some healing, this will help you with some healing benefits. I place strength within this cup, clarity, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and to take away any fears I have concerning any work I need to do here in this dimension, and for protection in all dimensions and any time, space. So I'm going to place the intention and set the intention when I drink this cacao and I begin the meditation that it will help to just relaxation and calmness and understanding. Not looking for effects or to get higher or any of that. I just want to be connected to myself more, my higher self. And asking for anyone who's tuning in or who will watch this video to also get the benefits of the cacao while watching it, helping them feel more at ease, more at peace, and safe and comfortable and protected. The heart, connecting to the crown and the third eye, the sacral, the throat, the solar plexus. Being connected inside of me and all around me. Good healing benefits for health and well-being, abundance and love. with every sip I take, the beautiful energy over to you. And it gets back to me. And it is given back and forth by the universe and by our own beautiful energy deep within inside. Spirit of love and light, I let go of the fear. I let go of the concerns and the worries about connecting to spirit, and in my heart and in my soul that I'm deeply protected and deeply guided, that I am loved abundantly by many, many, many entities, star beings, spirit, loved ones, angels, God, knowing that I am safe in all that I do. Everywhere that I go, I'm always protected. You could repeat after me during this meditation and take the words as your own if you're comfortable with it. I release all thoughts of harm. I release all tensions in my arm, my body, and my spirit, my aura, and I let go of resistance, and I sit on the river and I flow effortlessly through it. I really allow myself to step out of my comfort zone. Guide me in being fearless in this next part of my journey, for my intuition tells me that I am on a new path, a new journey, and allow me to let go of things that are not going to serve my highest good or my child's highest good or my family's or myself or anyone else or the greater good of the collective. I ask that now is the time that even if it feels hard to let it go, it is not a loss, it is only a gain for what is to come, for what is better for me and my spirit and my soul. I set the intention to let go of all anxieties, and I commit myself to being more open and accepting by allowing the flow of spirit energy to flow through me without worry or fear that it will disrupt me, harm me, or cause me any grief in any way. I allow the flow of abundance and love to surround me, and I accept all of the saintly energy, the ascended masters, the Elohim, archangels, spirit guides, loved ones, spirit animals, all of the planets of light and love, and thank all of the energies of all of the universes for all of the work they put in, all of the love they give and the protection they provide for us. I thank you. I let go of not trusting and I now trust. I am fearless. I am strong. I am confident. understand that I am learning, and I understand that all lessons are for my highest good. And I understand that I no longer make mistakes, and everything that happens happens for my highest good. And it only comes from light, because there is light at the center of everything, and I am that light. I am at peace. I am happy. I am joyful. I am kind. I support, and therefore the universe supports me. I love, and therefore the universe loves me. My perspective is different, and I let go of anyone or anything that does not serve my highest good from any time, space, dimension, past, present, or future, any spiritual entities, any energies, any past life ties, any karmic cords, any toxic people, places, or things that may have been connected to me in any time, any space, past, present, or future. I cut the cords now with a mighty warrior sword of Archangel Michael and all the warrior goddesses, and I am divinely supported and protected in this process. With the lovely energies I have seen that have shown themselves to me, I thank you for all of the times you've protected me. You protected us. And if they don't know, I'm letting everybody know that you have a lot of protection, a lot of love around you. So much more than you will ever know. I ask that you feel protection and you feel the love inside of you. And you know that you're okay. You know that you're guided. Know it. Don't question it. Know it. I have gone through many nights where I was fearful, afraid that I was abandoned, afraid that no one was protecting me and no one was watching over me. And each time they have shown me a different view. They were always there. They will always be there. And they will never leave our side. We're never alone. They are always watching over you and guiding you, allowing you to join and have experiences with the rest of humanity, waiting for us to be ready, waiting for us to be prepared, never imposing on your free will, and always allowing you to go through the processes and to feel comfortable. And once you are comfortable, they then step in and they tell you, whenever you're ready, we are here. We're not making mistakes. You are learning lessons. You are not judged. You are guided. Release all of the pain in the body and back. Release and clear that energy, please. Sometimes when we chase something that is not the norm and we try something that others don't have the courage to try, it can get really daunting and very dark at times, and you can feel like just giving up. But I don't want you to give up. I do not want you to give up, because I tell you, every so often, sometimes you have to feel like you're losing faith completely so that faith can be restored upon you. But try not to lose it in the first place. As I have had many nights where I wrote letters saying I give up, I don't want to do this anymore, I just want to be a regular human being, I just want to go along with the rest of the crowd and just stay ignorant. Ignorance is bliss. This is too much, it's too much. And each time I looked back and I realized, wait, but if I did that, then I would be sad and miserable. And I would be lost and confused and connecting to spirit and seeing signs and angel numbers and walking down the street knowing I'm spiritually protected, my aura is protected, I'm energetically protected, knowing that if things are not right for me, my spirit guides will show me that they are not right for me, and they will try and at least stop me from experiencing something that's going to bring my vibrations down. They've tried. There were times when I didn't listen and I just did it anyway, and they still never left my side. That's the point. They still never left my side. And that is one of the most beautiful feelings in the world. So when it gets hard here for you and you feel like you are just about to give up, you just can't anymore, I want you to stop and look around you and realize and say, yes, this is hard, but it must be harder for them. Those who are unaware, those who do not see the truth, and those who do not seek the truth. It must be harder for them because they don't know, and they're going to have to come back to know. Everyone has to know. Eventually, everyone must know. The spirit world is real. Your angels are real. God is always protecting and with you, always. The ascended masters and the healers and the star beings, they're all around, unseen but felt deeply. Respect and honor yourself. By honoring and respecting yourself, you are respected and honoring God and all of the beautiful creations that have been placed in the universe and here by God. And sometimes you'll question yourself and you'll say, am I crazy? Is this really happening? Have I lost my mind? Is that just a coincidence? You're not crazy. You're just woke. You're aware. And I'm not talking about this kind of woke that you see out here in the media and that you see people flying around with. I'm talking about talking about woke from the inside, seeing everything for what it is, but just understanding that everything is what it is. And just because you see more and you're aware of more does not mean you have to make it this big crazy story. It's perception, and I want you to perceive things for what they are and know that you are being guided and know that you are loved and know that you are protected and know that you are always with a friend. You're always being watched over and you're never lonely. You're never alone. You just have to feel The support that's around you, feel it. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. For those of you who are listening to this, and I want you to understand that my feeling is in this here because I know how important it is for you all to know who you are. And I sometimes it can be where you thought you figured out who you are, and then the spirit shows you a whole nother person, and you're wondering how. I thought I thought that was what I was supposed to. You did it for a little, it worked, and spirit will always help you in stages. You're here for ascension, so why wouldn't you think that you're going to continue to be guided to step up and up and up and to ascend and to transform? You never wanted to be stagnant, and spirit's not going to allow you to be. Don't pay attention to all of the things and all of the people and all of the feelings of negativity, because although you can see it's there, and understand that it is there, and just understand that it is there, and don't let it affect you anymore. If you have up until now, that's okay. I have too. I let things go on for way too long, and you do that unintentionally and subconsciously, unknowingly, and now when you become aware of it, just don't let it happen anymore. Set the boundaries. Set standards for yourself. Know your worth. Know what you will accept and what you will not accept. Do not back down and do not fear. Do not bow down to those who try to manipulate you and stop you from your progression. This is your life. You came here to experience it, and nobody should tell you how to experience this journey. This is your experience and your journey, and no one should tell you how to experience that journey. Dedicate yourself to now yourself. Become one first. Because when you are not one with you first, you cannot be one with anyone else in the universe. And none of us are perfect. I don't sit here pretending to be perfect. I'm not. I work on myself every day. But I work on joy. And I work on telling myself, you deserve that. You deserve love. You deserve to move forward. You deserve to be happy. And remember, everything starts in the darkness. It's just you have to just move it out of the darkness and into the light. Just move the energy. Just don't stay there. Push it away and step into the light. And anyone who doesn't want to go with you to that light, even if they misunderstand you, or they think you're crazy, or they want to judge you, or they want to call you evil and stupid, and because you're not doing things their way, don't allow it to happen. You relax, you release it, you let go. You step out of that fear, and you know who you are when you truly just go with what you hear and follow your guidance, your inner intuition, your inner guidance. Indecisiveness is a stagnancy that we create within us because we have fears. When we want to do something and we start to question it. I know I've had a fear this whole year. I've been wanting to just do something as simple as take a road trip, go on a vacation, and this indecisiveness kept bringing me back to, well, I don't know, what if this, what if I'm sure, and I don't know, and it stopped me from living. And then I had to say to myself, just do it. What? What's holding you back? I know it's not me, because I love adventure. And I knew, I figured out it had to be something somewhere along the energetical DNA that we're latching on for dear life, and I don't blame anyone for anything. However, I do know that we have people, places, and spiritual attachments that play a huge role in how we are going to live out our journey here, our experience. And by us not allowing those people, places, or things to affect us, we can experience this place to be the most magical and joyous place on earth and the universe and the stars. We can not only travel here with our body, we can spiritually, astrally project, travel in our dreams, we can visit dimensions, we can experience starseed beings, we can do it all. But the fear that has been placed inside of us time and time again has really stopped us from doing that. And I'm asking you today, as I am asking myself, to let go of that fear that has been implanted into us for so long. And it's not easy. I'm not going to pretend it's easy. But I want to do it, and I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to break through that fear and really experience something that is otherworldly. But really it's not, because I'm a part of that world. I just don't specifically remember that world, but I know I can feel it. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. At the center of everything there is light, and I am that light. All of these human beings that you see portrayed as goddesses and saints and prophets, you gotta remember something that will change your view the way it changed mine. They were all human beings at one point, but they saw themselves as goddesses and prophets and healers and light workers and star seeds, and they embodied that energy, and then they embodied it so much that they manifested into their own reality. And it became a part of them, and it became a part of us today, where we look up to them and we honor them. Some people even worship them. But you gotta remember again, they were all human beings. And the ones that weren't, they still had the human experience because they were here at some point. So what does that tell you? You have the ability to become just like the goddesses, and we have the ability to become just like God, because we are a manifestation of God. We can be anything we want to be. We can create anything we want to create. It's up to us. And so this meditation, the point is to break out of that fear that stops you from pushing forward. And I myself am breaking through that fear. I'm working through that fear myself. And it's not fear of anything specific. It's an unknown fear, which makes the fear that much harder, because when you can't understand what you're afraid of, you don't know what to let go of, because you don't know what you're afraid of. You understand that everybody carries fears. Everybody, I'm sure even some of these women right now that I'm looking at, and men, they had fears too. And then something inside of them sparked and said, I'm protected. I have nothing to fear. And then once that spark came, they stepped into their divinity, and here they are, loved. An example of strength, of courage, enlightenment, ascension. I am an ocean of energy, of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. So, if you just take a moment to play this back and listen to it and hear the words that are coming out of my source vibration, because I do feel very calm, and I did drink the cacao. All of it is gone, and I do feel very peaceful, very calm right now. A little bit emotional. I'm a little emotional. It's the release of fear. And the acceptance of ascension, of love. Of love, that was a big one for me. Not even knowing how to accept love, that was a big one for me. Being fearless in everything, and just knowing that I have a lot of emotions going on right now. As learning to trust, always a very hard one for me. And learning to love myself, and understanding that I am beautiful in every way, inside and out. Not letting things, from what I experienced as a child, I can remember a lot of moments where I felt very insecure. Like I wasn't pretty enough, or skinny enough, or rich enough, or smart enough. Sometimes I would feel like the ghetto child in my school. Meanwhile, we weren't like ghetto, but I would feel that way because people would like treat me that way because I spoke a little like, a little, different. And I didn't fit in with some of the people and some of the girls, and they were the pretty girls and the cool girls, and I would lower my standards and my expectations from everyone, not just people. And I'm not even talking about high school, I'm talking about in life in general. Since I was a little girl, always feeling afraid, and like when people would talk to me a certain way, I just remember having like a fear, like I felt like they were gonna kill me, like I don't know how to explain. If someone yelled at me, I would be terrified. And there's a reason I'm talking about this, and I'm feeling, oof, there's a reason I'm talking about this. I think it's spirit is telling me that someone out there is connecting to this right now, and a lot of that pain and struggle from experiencing what I've experienced as a young. And the messed up thing about it is, I don't even remember the things that happened, especially sexually. I'm sure everybody's been through like some kind of sexual discomfort when they were young. I'm gonna name it sexual discomfort. Um, but I don't even remember it, but I know it happened. I just am not aware of how or who. But I've learned to forgive and let go. I've learned to forgive. No matter who it was, that doesn't matter to me anymore. Because I forgive and I let go. And I've had many dreams and many moments where I had to really look into that shadow self, really see that side to myself and go, yeah, that happened. And not just in this lifetime. Having unexplanatory fears of sleeping at night and terrified someone was else and always thinking survival mode energy. And there was no need to feel that way because I was pretty much safe except for the times things happened that I was unaware of. And I don't even want to make it sound like none of it makes me sad. I forgive. But what makes me upset is that the world, that we're all being like pushed, like we are lied to so much in this world. And like, I understand this is the journey, I get it, and that's my point here. We're on a journey, but also it makes me sad to see so many people really just sitting there in this like dark, they're just so dark. And I know because I was there. I was there in the darkness, and it is not fun there. It's dirty, it smells, and it looks terrible. It's very discomfort. It's painful. It's so it's creepy and crawly, and it's it's uncomfortable. And I wish that I can send out a message that vibrates through the universe where people could say, "Whoa, I wasn't aware that I was asleep that much," because I wasn't aware. I remember being asleep too. I'm sure a lot of you remember that moment where you woke up and said, "Wait a minute, am I bugging, or did I just see those angel numbers, or am I seeing 1111? Why do I agree? Why is this happening? And why don't I want to be around these people anymore? Why don't I like my ex-boy?" Things start to change. Things start to change when you start to change. People let go when you let go. Life gets better when you get better. Negative energy gets cleared when you clear negative energy. What we bring power to, what we bring attention to, that is what has power over us. So I, for one, refuse to give power, attention, energy to things, people, places that don't serve my highest good. I know who I am today, and by saying I know who I know who I am. I'm confident. I'm confident that I'm protected. I'm confident that I'm loved. And I'm confident, and I know It's hard when I begin to speak of things that you're not supposed to speak of. Trust and believe. It is not easy, and that's why a lot of people don't want to do it. It's the fear. It can be intimidating, but I don't do well with intimidation. I don't do well with people telling me what to do, especially when what they tell me what to do is them trying to control me. Guidance is another level. I don't do well with intimidation or tactics to keep my mouth shut. I don't do well with those types of energies. I'm not okay with it, and you shouldn't be either. I'm sure when you look at these goddess energies, you know, when you look at these goddess energies, I'm pretty sure that they had moments where they were threatened or stopped, tried to be stopped from becoming the warriors and strength and the strong ones that they wanted to become. They would have moments where they were tested and tempted and right? They had those moments where men around them would say, "You can't be so powerful. You are a woman," or people or anything. Anybody would say to them that they can't be what they want to be, that they're not worthy. But they kept going, right? They they became this. Do not think that that is not real. That those are just, oh, those are cards. No, these are women and energies that worked their whole lives to seek enlightenment and become enlightened beings, and here we are paying attention to them today, till today. That's strength and courage. And men too, men and women. I'm talking not just talking about women, I'm talking about men and women. So I hope you guys at least got something out of this. I'm gonna go finish my meditation. I wanted to do this in private, but I wanted to really jump on and just have a couple of people get some, just, it was a lot of, being vulnerable like that, and allowing others to see it. People may think others may be doing it for show, but I'm not. I'm doing it to show you that this is what it takes when you want to release things and release fear and move forward. You have to sometimes be vulnerable and allow people to to look at you and go, "What are you doing? Why are you doing that?" But I'm doing it for my own self-healing and to help others heal through my journey. So I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Good night.